Hello there. I don't know about you, but today I did heavy deadlifts and I feel it in my back. So today I have for you a short sequence for lower back. No matter what movement you were doing today or yesterday, if you need relief to your back, to your lower back, here's one more sequence in this channel. We'll see. What do you need? If you have a yoga block, grab yourself a block. If you don't, any hardcover book is going to work. And maybe a blanket. If you don't have a blanket, a towel is going to do the job. Grab yourself something comfy to wear and meet me on the mat. We'll be starting in a child's pose, and if you need, don't hesitate to pad your child's pose. That's what the blanket or towel is for. Whether you prefer to pad your knees, like so, or maybe you would prefer to pad your ankles, like so, don't hesitate to pad whatever you need. And then sit your hips onto your heels. This time I would invite you to keep your knees together. And from here, you would fold your torso over your thighs, bringing your forehead down to the floor. In case your forehead doesn't reach the floor, that's the time for the other prop, your block or your book, bringing the forehead down onto that block. And this time I would invite you to relax your arms alongside of your body and take 5 big breaths in here. Inhaling with your nose to fill up your back, your belly, your chest. And then exhale slowly, allowing your hips to melt heavier into your heels. Then again, big breath in, into your back, into your belly, into your chest, up to your shoulders. And exhale to allow your shoulders relax heavy. Then again, big breath in. With your nose, fill up the belly, the chest up to your shoulders. And exhale to allow your forehead to melt into the support beneath. One or two more big breaths on your own. And then whenever ready, I would invite you to inhale, stretch your arms in front of you. Give yourself 2-3 big breaths in here. Maybe wiggling your hips from side to side, feeling for length in your back. And then you can walk your hands over towards the right side. If you are using the block or a book, bring it with you. You want to bring your chest over your right knee, and then you relax here, forehead down to the block or to the floor, and you're keeping both hips anchored onto your heels, looking for stretch in the left side of your back, from your left hip to your left hand. Last big breath in here. And then whenever ready, inhale, press the floor rail, lift the forehead, walk your hands back again to the center and over towards your left side. Again, if you were using the block or the book as a support, bring it with you. Chest over your left thigh, left knee, bring the forehead down towards the floor here, looking for a stretch in the right side of your back. Both hips heavy down onto the floor, down onto your hips. Sorry, both hips heavy down onto your heels. 2 more big breaths in here. And then whenever ready, last breath. Inhale, press the floor away, lift the forehead. Walk your hands back again to the center. You can get rid of your block. And then you can get rid of your blanket as well. I will invite you to sit with your legs straight in front of you. And your legs can be completely straight, or you can bend your knees a little bit. Now you would reach with your hands, either for your feet, for your ankles, for your shins, for your calves, for something. And you would want to reach as far out as you can. So for me, it would be really the feet, my back rounds. But for you, your back rounds and you feel a stretch in your backside of your leg when you reach here. So wherever you reach, that's your limit. And I would invite you to walk your hips forward 6 times. And then 6 times backward. And then once again, forward with your hips, trying to lean forward with your torso as much as you can, and then backwards once again. For a few moments, I invite you to relax here with your both legs straight, not walking your hips anymore. Both hips well anchored down to the floor, both legs straight. Drop the head heavy, shoulders heavy. Allow your back to round. And then whenever ready, slowly roll up. And I invite you for a big stretch in your back. You would scoot your hips somewhere in the middle of the mat. You want to be sure that there's space behind you, because that's where you will kick your legs. Now, when you come to the pose, when you get there, you want to keep looking straight up. It's really important. There will be a lot of weight on your neck. So in that kind of like weird angle with like a lot of pressure on your neck, you don't want to be moving your head from side to side. Really important. Keep looking straight up. If your feet don't touch the floor behind you, keep your hands on your lower back. Let's go. Rock back, kick your heels back behind you, and either bring the feet down to the floor, or if that doesn't happen, don't worry, just bring your hands onto your lower back. And you want to be pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. You want to keep on looking straight up. And you want to take 3 to 5 more big breaths. Your legs can be straight, your knees can be bent. Don't hesitate to experiment what feels better for you today. And then at your own time, whenever you're ready. If your hands are on your lower back, keep them there. If your hands were pressed into the floor, now bring your hands onto your lower back. And slowly you can slide your buttocks into your hands, bring the buttocks down onto the floor, and you can lay on your back, hug your knees to your chest. Stay here for a few moments, just noticing how is your back doing right now. Don't hesitate to rock gently from side to side. And then you can relax. Keep your knees bent, or maybe you will want to straighten your legs. Wherever you go, wherever you prefer to relax, I invite you for 5 big breaths. Big inhales into your belly, into your chest. Slow and complete exhales. Noticing all the sensations in your back.
last big breath in here. And then whenever ready, you can bend your knees, roll over towards your left side, right side, you choose. Press yourself up seated. For a moment, feel the contact of your hips with the floor. Feel the length in your spine. One big breath in. Exhale to relax your shoulders, to relax your face, and slowly blink your eyes open. So how's your back now? Thank you for tuning in for this one, and I'll see you in the next one.